At some point in your career, you are going to face loss in the classroom, whether it's your loss or the student's loss or a loss in the schoolhouse, in the building itself. And these actually hurt. Stick around and we'll talk about how to deal with this. So for 18 plus years, I've been teaching and I've dealt with a lot of student loss and personal loss, and how it affects me in the building is something that I've been able to share with new and other teachers. Uh, Recently, about 2 years ago, I lost my dad to cancer, and it showed me that we're all dealing with stuff and it's hard to not take it into the classroom. I teach literature, so every now and then we would go over something that talks about death and loss of someone, and I would have to step out of the room. So as you become a new teacher and you get into the building, there are things that you're going to have to deal with. The COVID-19 situation, parents will be losing jobs. Kids will be affected by this. Parents, I have one student who had contracted, a past student, but he contracted COVID. There's loss of loved ones. They lose a lot of their family members. In the community, there are shootings. People lose different family members and friends, and it affects the whole environment. The whole dynamic of the building changes because students know each other. Teachers knew the students, even if they're not directly in your classroom. So it will affect you and your classroom. There are evictions that they're dealing with. There are pregnancies. I've had students who've been inappropriately touched by family members, raped by family members or friends, or their boyfriends or significant other. There's cancer. There's a whole lot of loss that people deal with. You'll have issues at home that you must contend with as well. Here's how you deal with it. Breathe. You cannot save everyone. You cannot make everyone feel well. Some people will not tell you. Some kids will not tell you what they're going through. You'll have to find out through another teacher or a counselor. With that said, breathe. When you hear about these things, just take it in stride and know that you'll be able to reach the child later once they've dealt with it. Some may come and tell you specifically, and that's when you find a professional in the building or you find a professional in your district. Even after they've gone to the professional in the building or they've called the district, or the administration has asked you to call the district for this child who's being abused or whatever the situation, know that you need to let them know that you'll be there for them. You're not going to tell their secrets. You're not going to let them feel any less of a student in your room, and you will be there. Also, some districts, mine does, have services for you as the educator. If there's something going on in your life, you can always see someone. Death, health, or family members going through something, it's something that most districts care about. So they'll be able to help you with it. So please seek that help. Do not think that you need to do this on your own. And lastly, check in with the student. After all of the things have passed, if you will, and they're getting the help they need, or they've moved on and they seem to be in a different place, check in with them. How are you doing today? Are you in a better place? Can we move on to this? Or do you still need me to check in every now and then? Or just be there. Sometimes kids just want to talk to you. You don't have to always have something to say. Just relax, breathe, listen to them, share information that will help them if they're hurting themselves or someone is hurting them, but also know that it's told in confidentiality and they expect you to just listen and be there for them. Stick around for later in the video when I have a tribute to some of the students that I've lost. Thanks for hanging out today. I need you to be good to yourself. I need you to go out there and be great. Hey, let's go out there and teach.
Yeah.